Other news tonight, an update to a story we first reported last week about a fence that had gone up at the Daly City coastline, blocking access to Thornton State Beach. City says it's taking it down now. John Ramus with more on the person that put it up in the first place.
The saga of the Thornton Beach fence continues as people, including Daly City itself, question whether the man who put up the fence has any real ownership stake in the land at all. The fence went up abruptly a few weeks ago, and visitors to Thornton State Beach have had an equally abrupt reaction.
It's depressing. Like when I had the dogs at the beach, I'm like, it's so sad that someone would want to close this off so we can't enjoy all of this.
So I haven't been here for a while, so I drove up and I'm like, was there always an ugly fence? Was there always this ugly fence around here?
Whoever did this seems to be mean-spirited, that's all. Doesn't want people to enjoy nature. What kind of a mind would want to block people from enjoying this beauty?
The man behind the fence, living in the trailer, is Luke Brugnara. At one time, he was a successful real estate investor in San Francisco, but in 2015, he was convicted of fraud in a deal to purchase artwork and sentenced to 7 years in prison. He acted as his own attorney and was also charged with contempt of court. But the attorney at his appeals hearing told the judge his actions may be the result of a mental illness.
Mr. Brugnara is willful, is one of the most obnoxious people I've ever met, frankly, and that was presented to the court. But we can't say that just because somebody is obnoxious, somebody does have these things, that is not a function of his underlying mental illness.
The judges rejected that argument and his appeal was denied. On Saturday, Daly City officials announced that they were taking action to remove the fence. They say it was built without a required permit and appears to extend into public areas, blocking portions of the public right-of-way down to the beach. The city also says it is working to confirm property ownership to ensure that all owners are notified. The land inside the fence is actually multiple parcels, and there is a question of what land, if any, belongs to Brugnara. But this afternoon, we spoke with a man named Paul Naj in North Carolina who says he transferred his small portion of land to Brugnara because he was tired of the unsuccessful efforts to sell the property.
There was hemming and hawing about this going on for things. I decided, well, the majority of people don't seem to want to sell it, so I'm going to just basically give them title to my portion of the property. To maybe motivate the other owners to sell.
So did you give it to him or did he buy it from you?
No, it was an outright gift. On the provision that I would get a proportion. Once the property was sold, I would get a proportion. I would get my proportionate share.
Naj says he believes city officials planned on taking the land over eventually through eminent domain, and he is disgusted that they never made the owners an offer.
It's not even forcing an issue. I'm just washing my hands of it. This is me being Pontius Pilate, washing my hands of the whole issue.
In the meantime, residents are concerned about whether Brugnara poses a physical threat. Early on, he posted a crude sign threatening to shoot anyone trespassing on the land. Published reports say he was arrested by police on January 22nd and booked into San Mateo County Jail, but released the same day.